Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome back to Dawn of Man, the Ancient Warriors edition. A few of you were surprised that we haven't been raided yet, and I have to confess, I was a little bit as well. Oh, 4 more? We need a house up quickly. Come on, people. Get that hut up. I also kind of want to think about little roads through here. I kind of wish they would mark their own roads. You know, they'd walk a lot in certain places and the ground would get turned or something, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Having a little ponder here, we have a bit of tech. That's doing fine, really. A few weapons, a few bows. Had some advice from you guys, some various ideas. I will probably listen to it. I'm not sure. Sometimes ideas for fun things aren't actually that fun to watch. So, you know, you got to walk a line. Got to be careful here not to make things too efficient, but also, you know, make it interesting, make it still playable. So we've got our first bows, grand. Tech is done. What do we want? Walls, I guess, but I don't know. The population don't feel very big. Like, I'm not going to send them off to build tons of walls. They're all going to die if we do that. Goats seem like a good idea. And with goats comes a house for goats, which are the stables. And I'm just going to drop that relatively here. Yeah, I can sneak a wall around that if I need to. Then we just need to look for goats. So, do we have any ibexes in the region? That's a good question. Where are we? Come here, ibexes. Any over here? No. Nothing at all. No, that's not an ibex. There will be some somewhere. Probably on this map. Maybe not. I'd like to think so. I'm gonna go hunt for them. You guys just hang out there for a second. Alright, I found a few here. So if I double click on those, then... Oh, we get 2. It's a good start. What are they? Young male, young female. Now that is the start of a proper ibex colony. And... adult female, never mind. So we've got at least... What are these? The Mufons. We don't have those yet, dear. Ibex will have to do for now. That's all I can say. Zip back to town. Food is doing fine. Straw we have issues with. But that's just because it's not being produced yet. We're still in summer. We'll get a whole pile in autumn. And we're waiting for this to be built. The house has gone up. So we're up to 32 people, which is quite reasonable. Or 32 max. So I'm pleased that that's taking place. Do we have water production yet for the middle of town? No, we do not. That's definitely... No, where is that? Is here. Okay, so that is definitely next on the cards, and that way they don't have to walk down here all the time. Meanwhile, what are we looking like for food? Food is very strong. Resources are okay. Weapons, so the spears and the bows are what we're really interested in. Less so the swords, as has been pointed out. Spears and bows give you range. Sickles, donkeys, milestone, we got some knowledge. Alright. Yeah, we got the stables up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we wanted to have the animal information, didn't we? And we got none. So that's a pretty simple one. No, none of those. What about you guys? Oh yeah, we're going to capture some babies over here. Excellent. And they're even coming this way. It's like the gods intended it. Someone go and grab them. I want baby goats in my life because they're adorable. Let's have a look at the limits. So, goats, we want 20. I say we just have 20 of those because we will bring these in at some point. These guys as well, that'll be fine. I still don't know if I'm going to do cattle. Not sure about that because the cattle just multiply endlessly. And I'm still pondering the eventual arrival of some bad guys. And sort of thinking about putting people in towers. Maybe towers towards the middle of the town just for now. 12 bows. You know what, actually I kind of feel like that has to be the priority right now. Let's turn off these things. So for that we definitely are going to need... the bows require, if I recall, the hides, dry skin, and sticks. No, it's not... What died of starvation? That's someone who was gone insane or something. There's no need to die of starvation around here. I have no flint. Okay, ibex. Yes, fine. Okay, so well, we do have this flint mine over here, so that's fine. They'll just go over there now instead of the closer supply. And did we have a sticks are there? I will put another stone gathering down here just to remind myself before I forget. Okay, so that's done, so that'll make sure we keep the stone up. And oh, what? Why are you dying? Why are you dying of starvation? The food is all there. I don't understand it. We've got tons of food. It's all right there on the list. Let me just have a look at the limits for where was it? Flint and stones and all of that. Okay, that actually does feel about right. I think 10 is probably a good limit right now. Technology. Like, is it going to give us a watchtower? I think it does, doesn't it? So we will grab that. Yep, fortifications. Am I going to just pop one right, a few right in the middle of town? Like, I feel I can sustain these right now, but the walls, it's ugly. It is ugly, I admit that. But I'm not confident that I can sustain the walls. My fear is that we don't have quite enough people to build and just the amount of resources. You want the walls to go up quickly, otherwise they're a massive resource drain. It just takes your people forever. And that's time they need to be building houses, gathering food, gathering straw, all that kind of stuff. And these are not perfect, but they're basically, I think they're the equivalent of 2 people in terms of not dying. Like, if you didn't have one, then 2 people would die because of being shot at. So if you get all your archers in there, that's pretty grand. Now, bows are going up. Sort of. And we've got tons of dry skin. I don't see anyone working here, which is annoying. Do we want skins outfit? Well, that's okay. I think that's already set at a limit. Actually, let me just check the limits on skins. Where are we? On the outfits, it should be 100%. Yeah, it's at 100%, so they're not likely to go and make a lot more outfits, wasting our skins. But, oh, and we do have cloth coming in. Great. So we have weaving going on here, which is excellent news. Trader has arrived. Slow down and have a look at what they got. Wouldn't mind some linen. I wouldn't mind some bows. I don't really need goats. What can we give them? Really not much. 68 value, that's quite a bit. The bones are a little bit worth more. I don't mind losing a few of these. I kind of... Can we afford... not the sickles, they're so important. If I drop the cloth, 58. I don't want to lose a bread, I want to lose... Is it 2? No, still value 1, so there's not much point. I'm just going to lose a bit of flour. Okay, I don't know if that was a perfect trade, but the extra weapons feel like a good idea. New human was born. Perfect. It's almost time for another house. I might tell them to start building it. Where are we going to go? I think just keep rocking this way. There we go. And the tech we will grab next is probably going to be water. I think we'll finish that off. I knew it. Here they come. How many of them are there? Oh my goodness. That's 10. How many people are we? We got 6 children. No, we got 8 children alone. 10 adults and some elderly. Okay, so I'm hoping everyone will get away. Okay, so 2, 4 in there. That's alright. I'm okay with that. What are you? Adult male. Child. Run. Run inside. Like 2 towers? That's not so bad. Okay, let's just speed things up a little bit. Can I hope that they will come... Child, will you get out of there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, like this one. Yeah, okay. I can't really tell them to disengage because I know they'll die if I do that. 2 humans killed, dogs killed. Okay, so how was that? We killed 5, 10 raiders, we lost 3 people and some dogs. Milestone versus blood. Yeah, okay. And our people just can't charge. Okay, so at least we know one of the directions they're going to come from. That in and of itself is helpful. I don't like that we lost 3 people to find that out, but never mind. Well, crack on, people. At least I suppose we've picked up some more bits and bobs now from these dead people. And our poor puppies. Do we even have any left? I kind of suspect we lost all of them, which means I've got to go looking around for more of them. It's a bit of a shame. Do I want to have 4? I kind of do. If I can control the people next time a little more, stop them running off. You've really got to stop them early or you're going to cause yourself problems. Alright, so technology, water. I think that'll do for now, just to improve our water gathering speed. And that can go over here because we need it. Well, a little time has passed and we have some tech to unlock. So for me, the obvious one is to grab megalithism, sheep, or bridges. I think we'll go sheep for now. Not sure I've seen any sheep out there, but I have seen some megaliths, and there's nothing I like more than a bunch of monuments to my greatness, to the god's greatness, I mean. So there's one. And there's another, so I think we can grab those. Oh dear, got a bit of a cough today. Is there anything else out here that's very handy? Don't want them wandering too far. No. Bunch of animals I can't use yet, but we might find some more. So I'm going to definitely throw in a couple of megaliths. Here's an... Oh, you... Okay, where are you? Where are you, raiders? From the same sort of side again? Yes. Now, is everyone going to gather themselves appropriately? We're going to have to put our people on the other side of the buildings so that the raiders engage the buildings first. And I'm hoping that our dogs, of which we only have 3, I can't tell them to do anything, so we're just going to have to leave them alone. You lot, I want you over here. If I tell you to go over here quickly, will you run and stay there for a second? I want a surprise attack. No, you don't. You're not going to stay there. Oh, goodness me. I want to conscript you into my own personal army, and then I want you to stay where I tell you. Is it so hard? Apparently it is. Where are the raiders? Come on. We've got everyone waiting here. Oh, here they come. No. No. Don't you... Okay. So 1. Okay, now come in. Oh, you can get a bit quicker than that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that's gonna... They're distracted now. These 2 are down here because they got knocked out of their tower. We haven't lost anyone yet. I'm expecting we'll lose. Yeah, 1, 2. A dog. That wasn't too bad, actually, at all. Not at all. But what are we looking at? Defensive. I think we will put that tower back that we lost. Yep, something like that'll do. I can handle losing 1 person per raid. That is quite doable, if you ask me. I do need to think about more stables, though. So that should probably, we'll say, go over here. I'm going to put it there for now. We're a pretty anarchic sort of village. Not exactly the... Oh. There you go. Go capture some little babies. How many have we got there? Just 2? 2 baby sheeps? Young male and female? Excellent. That's how it all starts, you realise. That's the beginning of all the troubles. And where are some more... Oh, cave lions. I wish I could tame cave lions, but I cannot. Megalopsisauruses? No, aurochses. Can't do those either. Don't really want to. And I can't see anything else fresh out here, which is a bit of a shame. But at least we're going to have a couple of sheep by the looks of it. Oh, some more ibexes. Yep, ibex, that's fine. I can deal with ibex any day of the week. And as our populations grow for these creatures, we should be able to hunt a little less and still have a fantastic supply of food. What are all of you doing? Just an enormous pile of horses stuck on an island. Oh, you're going to run off now. Okay, fair enough. I'll leave you alone. So one sheep is captured, and I think they just have to go up and tap the other one and give it a bit of a cuddle and a talking to. And the other one will be captured, I'm hoping. Or we could just hunt it to death. So, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a very successful situation to me. Okay, dog. No, goats. Why can't we have combat goats? That's my dream. Maybe we can mod it. Animal population reach 15. Alright, so that's a few deer and goats kicking around, and sheep, dogs and goats, I think. And I'm now perpetually pondering how to gather more. Okay, this one's being picked out. Okay, settlement. Yes, you're underway. Okay, so the megaliths aren't anywhere near ready. And our population's about to hit its cap, which means it's time for another house. We don't want to slow down any kind of growth at all. There we go. You can line the road leading up to our little spiritual grove, which now has a whole bunch of stuff in it, because I wanted to get the science, or get the unlocks by putting down everything I possibly could. And I can't, I wish I could, I can't stick anything up there. So it would have to go... Oh, it actually reckons we do have 2. Okay, so that's good. Where will it go? Possibly... one here. And maybe down the other end of town. For variety. That'll do. Trader has arrived. What have you got for us, trader? I actually don't think I've got... I don't really think I've got much to trade to you. I can get rid of a sling. I don't want to get rid of any bows whatsoever. Clothing, no. I do want to get the next fishing technology, but these are 5. Like, this is... Nah, we're just going to leave them. Get out of here, trader. We're too poor. We're way too poor to afford your services today. I'm pleased we're surviving these raiders, though. I don't think these are insurmountable challenges so far. I don't think these raiders are too bad at all. I have pondered an idea of enclosing 4 or 5 towers in walls at cardinal points, and then closing the gates on the towers I don't want manned, and then smashing the alarm button. And so they'll only run to the ones they can get to, which might mean I can really over-fortify the attack vector from where the raiders come in. It's sort of an idea. I don't know if it would work. I think it might work, but it would need a few more people to get it going, I suspect. And I don't know where else the raiders are coming from. So right now this is that idea right in the middle of town. And in a way, I'm not sure the walls would help control, the walls and doors would help control people, which is good. But other than that, wooden walls right now would not slow down the bad guys. They just spear the tower and then walk around the edge. What else is there to do at this point? I think we possibly are close to another field. So it might have to go... Yeah, it might have to go over here. And that's going to be a whole bunch of cutting. That'll keep them busy for a while, but I do think another field is a good idea. Get in there, people. Smash those trees. Like, subscribe, and comment while you're at it. Hit the notification bell, people. I need you on my side. That's not you, I'm talking to the villagers. And being a bit of an idiot. What do we need for mud? Why are we short? No one's gathering mud, that's a problem. Because we've got them out here doing all this. So this is almost done. That's going to be a perfect little spot here. And one more cherry tree. Sorry, cherry tree. Do we need any more carts? We do, arguably, but we need leather. And we're just not getting enough of it. I suspect because we're short on tannin, so it's probably time to make sure we are definitely gathering some from somewhere. There's not exact... Oh, woolly mammoth still. Cool. No, there's not... there's okay. That's a little bit there. Oh, not diseased crops. That's a pain. But... what do we got here? Peas, flax, emmer, and einkorn. So it's definitely time for another pulse. What should we go for? Chickpeas. Sounds like fun. They're tasty and healthy. And I think that will be an enormous pile. Brilliant. They'll plant that in autumn, which will work out very well for us. And I'm assuming that's going to give us a bunch of straw as well. Everything's ticking along quite well. Oh, and we have an unlock. I'm going to go for stilting pigs. We'll save it for copper. I might save it for copper. I don't need bridges. I don't... donkeys are good. Donkeys are definitely helpful in the next age. Alright, and now we really want to move on to the copper age. And have you got anything for us? Nothing that I really want to use. So just shoo. Get on with your day. Have I missed... I'm just going to check if I've missed any workshops or anything. No, that's down there. Everything else is fine. Population 40. And the tech is going to start rolling in, hopefully, for any remaining size milestones. 44, we definitely need another house again. This is good. We've got sustainable, like, good growth here. Up through the middle of town. And lots of close fields to work. Like, these are definitely going to have to be torn out at some point. And I'll have to enclose probably, like, all of this and push fields further away. But I do want to get a couple more outer fields going first. And then I can tear up the inner fields like this one. Like, I can put another flax field down. In fact, I might even tell them to do that now. Knowing that I'm going to tear down some more. Oh, I hate when it does that. I know there's a weird little ditch there, so... But if you do that, and then I give you a little bit more, like that, there should be plenty of flax. Once that's planted, then this disease stuff will tear it all out, put more housing here. One question I do have, which I've just answered, is we don't have enough storage space. So that is definitely going to have to be fixed very much straight away. And can't really be fixed there, over here. I'm okay with that. It's not pretty, but it will do. And like, where's food? Oh, really? I've been a bit slack with that one. Okay, so this has to be a priority, and this has to be a priority. It looks like they've already got the... Oh, not quite got the house up, but that's coming along okay. Let's see this lot. Come on. Look what I've found here. Little raiders coming in. Not as many as last time. Where are they coming? They're coming in over this way. I was out looking for dogs, as is my hobby. Oh, and some ibex, which I actually don't need. I've got mouflons. So again, they're coming in... Wow, they're absolute miles away. I can just wait for the alert. They're coming in from here again. If they keep coming that way, well, it's going to be pretty easy to plan to protect everything. But we're not quite there yet. I'm not confident. So for now, this will have to do. And they've just repaired it. Great. So all we need is this. Someone's going to spot them. Some little child, probably. Out gathering tannin is going to spot these raiders. Where are they? They're bothering me now. Not in here yet. But when they do come, we'll sound the alarm and try out our strategy again. I don't know how many dogs have we got. Like, I don't see a lot. It's a real pain. So goats. Oh, there's an old dog down here. I have tried to hunt for more, but they're a little unreliable. Not often do I find them. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yes, we know that. They're there. Maybe I should have tried to spot them a little earlier. These guys have done okay, though. Back over here. No. I told you to go over here for a reason, trolls. It's part of... the dog's going in first. All the dogs are dead. Okay, go. Alright, how is this looking? We're a little bit more compact. There's one dog left, which I'm hoping means the population will survive. And that was it. Humans have been killed. Oh, 2. We lost 2. I don't know how we managed that. They didn't come out of the tower. Maybe they were just kids out and about or something sad like that. Don't want any of your junk. Where were the bodies? Is that one of them? Goran, an adult female, was charging in there. Must be one other kicking around here somewhere. Poor people. We shall remember them in our songs. Yeah, something like that. Meanwhile, This storage site is almost up. Come on, people, give me the mud. Go get it. All you need is your hands. Not very hard. It's unless we're out of mud, that could actually be the problem. So let's gather a bit more around. I don't know, over here. Cool. And we got cows hanging around. Sweet. Yes, go murder them. But okay, so these muddy huts are coming up, and the population is doing pretty well. 44. I'm relatively confident with our defenses for now. Pretty soon we will outgrow this simulation, this situation, but it seems to be keeping us fine. And I think it's time to cut up this flax since the other field is in. I may have just wasted a whole season's worth of planting, but never mind. And 44. Oh, we actually have this house coming up as well. Okay, that's good. That house is coming up. This one I think is getting mud. Someone is out there doing that. Put another person on. Hopefully another kid. Sheep. Fine. I did find a couple of sheep. Goats. Enormous piles thereof. Actually got a little too many. That's okay. More people have joined. Oh, house is up. So again, we've beaten the population cap. That just means we need to put another one down, if you ask me. Cool. And the storage facility's up. This one is full, obviously. This one is keeping ahead of demand. So as soon as that's up, I expect to see them starting to shove all kinds of wasteful resources in it. Now, I did kind of waste the flax a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay. In fact, flax could well be a bit of a cash crop for us. So I'm going to see if I can get away with putting some more in it without, like, ruining our... Oh, this tree needs to come down. As soon as that's down, we're going to put more in it. And making linen could be a bit of a cash crop for us. Yeah, I know. Stable space, so let's put in a stables while we're here. One over here. Not quite. Another one over there. Yep, that'll do. And we're out of picks. Oh, we are failing terribly, aren't we? There we go. Add that to the pile of things to do. So, you know what? I think that's just about it. We're going to save up for Copper Age, because I'm just not that fussed about pigs right now. And we're going to get cracking with that in the next episode. I hope you'll stick around and join me. It's been fun playing Dawn of Man. And until next time, I've been TinyPirate. Thanks for watching. Good night.